Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
Had an amazing time.
Terrific.
Exceptional.
It's been absolutely wonderful.
In all honesty, we've had the most wonderful time.
I'm standing underneath a grove of jackalberry trees on the banks of a river in a national park. My campsite is just up there. Across there on the other side is still the national park. It's the same park. This is the Runde River. Behind me, those are the Chivalila Falls. And yes, of course you guessed it, this is Chapinda Pools, the capital of Gonarezhou National Park. I'm so sad to be at the end of this trip, but my goodness, what a place to finish it off. So just to catch you up, I left you at Leopard Rock Hotel in the magnificent Vumba Mountains. We came down from Leopard Rock through Mutari, past the Himalaya range, turned off at the Cashel Valley, Chimanimani turned off at Wengezi Junction, and then headed up the Cashel Valley. There's a beautiful old road, they used to call it the scenic road to Chimanimani, that came through Cashel. It was taken out in Cyclone Helene in 2001, but it is still possible if you know where to go. Luckily I do, and we were able to go up through some of the forestry estates and along this magnificent road that culminates in a big pass at Tank's Neck that goes down to Chikukwa in Chimanimani, the communal land in the very north of Chimanimani. And then past there is the corner campsite, which is the very northernmost corner of Chimanimani National Park. It's a very little visited campsite, but it is extremely beautiful. There's a lovely river right there. We jumped into the river for a swim, some of us. Okay, I'm gonna own up, I actually wasn't one of them. It was quite chilly, but a really beautiful, beautiful sight, very close to the Mozambican border and with the Chimanimani mountain range extending south from there. The next day we drove through the little village of Chimanimani and then a glorious drive down the Nyahodi Valley, across the Rusitu River and then up to Chipinge. We camped just outside the town of Chipinge and then we wound down into the hot, dry southeast Lowveld. Past Chisambanji, we came to the Savi River, the Jack Quentin Bridge. We didn't cross the Savi, we then turned off the main tarmac road onto a dirt road and then followed the Savi down almost to where it meets the Runde River in the little community of Mahenye, and we stayed a night at Chilo Gorge Lodge. My goodness, what a place that is. All our guests were pleading with me, Gus, please can we not stay another night here? This is such a beautiful location, and it is. Utterly, utterly spectacular. High up on a cliff looking down on the Savi River, there was a buffalo that had been killed by some crocodiles and was lying in the water and being feasted on by what I can only describe as a swarm of crocs. From there, the next day we crossed over into Gonarezhou National Park, Tembwahata Pan, we crossed the Runde River at Chamlavati Causeway, and then we came to Machaniwa Pan, and there we had one of the top wildlife experiences of our entire 6-week trip around Zimbabwe. We stayed in the picnic site, or we stopped at the picnic site, and then we saw this herd of elephant with young baby elephants coming along on the other side of the pan and then wading into the water and walking apparently straight to us. Just before they got to us, they peeled off, and just a few meters away they stopped in a beautiful pool of mud and started bathing themselves, and we just sat there in wonder and amazement watching over 40 elephant bathing in this mud bath, just close enough to us that we could almost reach out and touch them. It was spectacular. From there we had a beautiful day's drive on the southern bank of the Runde River. We got up on top of the Chilojo cliffs, had that magnificent view out over Gonarezhou forever and ever and ever, and then finished up in the lovely campsite of Chinguli. Other highlights in Gonarezhou, plenty of elephant watching, all of those river crossings on the causeways, which were very exciting with our convoy of vehicles. Beautiful lion sounds, watching the hippos at the Chinguli campsite, coming back to the base of the Chilojo cliffs and looking up. And then today we drove from Chinguli across the Kwangalatilo causeway up to look over on the Chivalila Falls, and now here we are for our final moments in Zimbabwe here at Chapinda Pools campsite, and what an ideal location to finish it. Tonight is our farewell braai. We will say goodbye to everyone, all the friends that we've made, and that will be a wrap on our Self-Drive Adventure Zimbabwe 2025 tour. If you talk to the guests who came on it, they came without really knowing what they were going to find in Zimbabwe, but they were all blown away by the diversity of landscapes, of cultures, the friendliness of the people, and of course the wildlife and nature experiences throughout. But really the diversity from Great Zimbabwe, Matopas, Wangi, Victoria Falls, all the way across to Tashinga in Matusadona, Mana Pools, and then Chimanimani, Vumba, and coming down here to Gonarezhou. You can see that is a huge range of different landscapes. We went from almost freezing ourselves at the base of Inyangani in the Guti rain to sunbathing in 30 degrees in Gonarezhou within a few short days. And that was just one snippet from this trip. It has been a remarkable trip. They will all go back and tell all their friends what a great time they had in Zimbabwe. I have no doubt of that. And when I asked them, what would you say to someone who's on the fence about coming to Zimbabwe, they all said,
Don't hesitate, get in today. This is just beyond awesome.
Once in a lifetime opportunity to go and do stuff that you'll never do again.
Definitely get over here.
I would say come.
It's a special place for me.
It's a no-brainer.
come to Zimbabwe. It is a beautiful, beautiful country. The sad news is no more in 2025. The good news is there is still space on our 2026 tour. So if you're interested and you'd like to join this group, I only do it once a year. It's very special, taking people to the little known or the lesser known parts of this country that I'm privileged to call my home. Go to selfdriveadventures.com. You can sign up. There is still space. It's time for that final farewell braai. I will catch you later. Take it easy. Bye.